Misinformation does not only spread during elections alone, but also during the post-election period, especially when there's a dispute. This has been the case in Kenya after the general election held on the 9th of August 2022. Opposition leader Raila Odinga challenged William Ruto's win at the Supreme Court. Kenya's highest court voted to uphold Ruto's election as president. Now, the judiciary in Kenya finds itself fighting off a campaign of false information on social media about the motives, content, and delivery of the decision. And that is where News Central and Africa Check are beaming the spotlight this week. We're here to help voters navigate the murky waters of Kenya's post-election season. This week, we're looking at a screenshot of a supposed tweet from Kenya's Chief Justice Martha Koome that has been circulated on social media. Welcome to The Proof, powered by Africa Check. I'm Joe Hanson. Welcome back. Here's some background. A tweet supposed by Chief Justice Martha Koome reads, I quote, "Thank you at Williams Ruto for making at State House Kenya a good house of prayer, a good example for at Kenya judiciary. Kenya is a country of God." End of quote. This tweet has been making the rounds on social media. Yes, it has. But let's give you more insight into it. Now, the screenshot is actually dated the 25th of September 2022. One caption to it reads, and I quote, "Lenaola and Koome's credibility and careers are gone." Just like that. People think it is a joke. End of quote. Justice Isaac Lenaola is one of 7 Supreme Court judges who determined a petition by Raila Odinga, the leader of the Azimio coalition, challenging then Deputy President William Ruto's electoral victory in the 9th of August elections. The court, headed by Koome, upheld Ruto's win on the 5th of September. The State House mentioned in the tweet is the official residence of the president. It has been in the public eye after a church service was held there on the 25th of September. Ruto presented himself as a religious man during his campaign. Kenya's constitution does not provide for a state religion. Well, joining me now is Alphonce Shiundu, Kenya editor for Africa Check. Let's go straight into it. Now, tell us how you fact-checked the screenshot of the Chief Justice tweet that is circulating online. Did Koome really tweet that?
Thank you, Joe. The first thing we did was to check if Justice Martha Koome, who's on Twitter, had actually put out the tweet. And the authentic handle is Chief Justice of the Chief Justice is verified. So the handle is capital C, capital J, capital M for Martha Koome. Now, the K is also capital, but if you examine the screenshot closely, you will see that it is using a lowercase j, not the capital J that is in the verified account.
So, apart from the handle in the screenshot not matching that of Koome's official verified handle, what else did you find during your investigation that made you arrive at your verdict?
The next thing we did is we looked at the date and time and the device format which appear at the bottom of the tweet. You will notice 0 punctuation if you check the bottom of the screenshot. And if you check the tweet now, you will see sentences are separated by a full stop. Also, we did a quick Twitter search for the text on the screenshot and came up empty. Koome's Twitter timeline has no tweets on the 25th of September. We also checked if the judiciary in Kenya, which is a very active Twitter handle, has posted anything on its verified Twitter account. And on the 26th of September, we found that they had posted the screenshot with the word fake stamped across it in red.
All right, so tell me, in order for people not to fall for such things like this, how can one verify a Twitter account?
Joe, there are a few things you can do. First, you need to ask basic questions. For instance, how do I know who is tweeting? Check with the official website of an institution, a company, or a public figure. They often have links to their Twitter handles. The next thing you ask is, does the account have a blue tick? Twitter has all these hoops that one has to jump through to get verified. So the blue tick is an indication that the account is authentic. The next thing you can do is to Google the person tweeting, inspect their timeline, look for context, beware of the date and timestamp. You can also search for related tweets about the same subject, monitor if there are follow-ups or the replies to Twitter, the quoted tweets, check what people are saying about it. Check out the followers and watch out for the real handle.
Are there tools one can possibly use to verify the authenticity of a Twitter account?
Yes, Joe. We have different open source tools that anyone with an internet connection can use to verify the Twitter handle. So I'll mention just three. We have Follow.me, then we have socialbearing.com, and we also have twittonomy.com. So how these tools work is that they allow you to see the account history, the date it was created, how often it tweets, what kinds of tweets it puts out, what time it tweets, and some of these tools give a credibility score where, based on tweets, language, and timing, the algorithms can detect whether the account has bot-like activity or not. So having looked at these analytics will allow you to see patterns. For instance, does the account sleep over long periods and only wakes up when certain topics are mentioned? Who does the account follow, retweet, or engage with? Who are the followers of the account? You may be surprised, but often you find some accounts with tens of thousands of tweets and just a few hundred followers. This is a signal about the quality of tweets, and we know that people follow relatable content.
Thank you so much, Alphonce, for talking to us. Welcome back. It's time for a verdict. Now, Twitter is one of the major social media platforms where people discuss political topics and go ahead to share information. As much as there are many active political principles on this platform, there are also imposters who are using their identity to spread false information in order to mislead the public. In order not to be a victim of misinformation, let's make sure we scrutinize tweets and accounts before we share or retweet. When you can't verify the authenticity, you can send them to a fact checker to verify, like Africa Check. Well, you can find more information on today's fact check by visiting africacheck.org, as you can see there on the screen. If you have any comments or a claim you want us to fact check, tweet us at africacheck_NG and follow News Central on our socials. We are at News Central TV, and you can check out our website as well as www.newscentral.africa. Until we meet again next week, let's bring you another proof. I am Joe Hanson.